There's so much to unpack when you think about Petra Kvitova's career. What's the first thing that comes to your mind when you think about Petra Kvitova, the tennis player?
Well, she's so well liked off the court, but for me, the story, she'd already won her majors, but her story about getting attacked in her own apartment, it always gives me shivers and the goosebumps, and how she was able to fight off someone who broke into her place, slashed her playing hand, how she had to get emergency surgery halfway where the doctor was and where her apartment was. The doctor met her halfway so she wouldn't lose her hand. How she got the feeling back, and she almost won another major. Finals of the Australian Open, one set away from doing that and getting the #1 ranking. She went through a lot and quietly just kind of battled it her way back. Never upset anyone. Everybody loved her. Everybody loves her. She was so well liked, and she is still well liked. It was great to follow her in her career.
It must not have been too lovely to be on the other side of the net when she was at her apex. Yeah. This is one of the sweetest strikers of the tennis ball that you will see, especially on fast courts. Just beautiful timing. Kind of reminds me of her fellow Czech, Petra Kvitova, back in our time on tour. This guy, when he was in the zone, was almost unplayable, and I feel that way about Kvitova, a lefty like Peter. Just elegant on the court and off the court. Yeah. So we will miss her, but she has a lot to look forward to with her family life, of course.
You don't find players that come along every day that are this likable and that you want to be able to cheer for. And the game has changed so much. Players are playing so differently. So, Jim, to your point, a player who flows well on that grass. She picked up a couple titles there. It really was a true pleasure to be able to watch. And even when she came back the last couple of years, she did pick up that title in Miami in 23. Yeah. She found some great tennis. And, Linz, to your point, that can end so many careers. It's so, you got to get over that fear of being able to even get out there in society, to come back, have success, and end on your own terms. Beautiful.
Yeah, she also was a personality that wasn't comfortable being in the spotlight. No. She didn't want to be written about. She didn't want people fawning all over her. So she had to be comfortable being one of the best tennis players of her generation. So it was amazing to see her transformation as well.
There was a story that when she won her first Wimbledon in 2011, she was on her way to the press conference for the champion, and a security guard stopped her in the hallway, not knowing who she was, and she refused to make a fuss and say, no, I'm the champion. I'm allowed to go. And it took like an extra 10 minutes for her to get. That's how unassuming Petra Kvitova is. I suspect we'll be seeing her in Newport